had one thing that used to happen to me all the time since I was like 7 years old, and it used to scare the shit out of me all the time. And it's only stopped happening like maybe a year or two ago. I used to get paralyzed when I sleep, so I'd be going to sleep and I'd just drop into a deep sleep, but my mind is kind of still awake and I can't move my body. I feel like my whole body's paralyzed. I can't breathe. Years on, I've learned how to deal with it and get past it and deal with it. But there's many problems that I've had with it. I'm not able to sleep on my front, which is really hard as well because I like sleeping on my front. But you can't do that in case you can't breathe and shit. So that's kind of a problem. And it also just feels like something's sitting on you your whole time as well. It just feels like something's sitting on you and you can't move. It's like a really strange situation. Anyway, the way I dealt with this as well is that I learned that you could breathe through your nose, because I started having this as a kid and I didn't get it, and it scared the shit out of me, and I'd be scared to go back to sleep. But as it used to happen, I realised like you'd have no feeling anywhere, but you can breathe through your nose. So if anyone's going through this and they've had problems with it, breathe through your nose to start off with, and just to regulate the fact that you can breathe, yeah, because that's the most scariest part, is that you can't breathe in it. So breathe through your nose in that first thing. Once you've got your breathing down to your nose, you want to move your fingertips. Move them as much as you can, like force your fingertip movements, yeah. As soon as you do that, get your wrists going in your hands, move it up to your arms, so on, and you're going to want to pull yourself up and get yourself out of that sleep, because the second you go back to sleep, you're going to drop back into it again and get paralyzed. That's one thing that I noticed anyway. So what I do is I try and maneuver my fingers and my toes, like, because that's the only movement points that you'll have, and it will start to free up the rest of your body and stuff as well, because apart from that, you're just stuck and you can't breathe, and it's horrible, man. It feels like something's on you. But I wanted to know if anyone else has had this problem as well, so drop a comment in the comments below and let me know if you've had it, or if you have had it, how have you dealt with it.